We are like Disneyland in a sense. It's a lot more active and a lot more entertaining than Disneyland, but we are Disneyland turned inside out. Disneyland is about purveying a commodity, and we are about creating a spiritual experience.
If you've never heard of Burning Man, what you should know is that every year for over a decade, thousands of people make an annual pilgrimage to the Black Rock Desert in northern Nevada. Here, they construct a temporary art community, which is home to over 30,000 people. I spoke with Larry Harvey, the founder and executive director of Burning Man, in hope of finding out what compels over 30,000 people to spend the last week of August in one of the most inhospitable places in North America.
When society is reduced down to a mere vending machine that serves merely the individual, unrelated to their fellows, unrelated to their community, unrelated to any sense of the greater well-being of a society, then culture ceases to happen. In 1986, I and a friend constructed and burned the first man on a beach in San Francisco. And I believe there were 8 people in our group. Then we left seeking some place where we could legally burn the man, because it had started out as a guerrilla event, and fixed on this place. It's sort of a metaphysical space. It's such a perfect blank. I mean, it's more nothing than you'll ever see. In the context of absolutely nothing, whatever is more intensely so. And that's what began to happen to us as human beings. It seemed to elicit self-expression. You could author your own reality, and there was nothing around you, as there is in our normal life, to contradict that. So it tended to make everyone an artist in some sense. And what we've tried to do here is to create a context for what we call radical self-expression. We ask people to commune with their inner reality and project that out onto the world in an immediate way. That's the beginning of an answer to many problems we have in society, because we live, all of us, in an over-mediated world in which the world appears to be what people see on the television screen, and in which self-expression reduces down to the mere consumption of goods. What we've discovered now is that quite spontaneously people who've come to the event have gone home and began to found events of their own. They've internalized the ethos that they have learned here. And now we're seeing a movement arise across the nation, which we are helping to organize with representatives in Canada, across America, in Europe, and in the Far East. So now we're not an event, we're a social movement. We're helping to create a new way to look at the culture, to look at art, to look at our role in society in the coming century. People will begin to apply the essential values they learn here to the politics in their hometown, and begin to engage in a civic dialogue, because they've seen a city that is based on these principles, that functions. That's how civic altruism and wearing a cow costume come together.